Okay. Hello. It is the 25th of April. Um, I'm B. I'm in year 12 right now. Uh, and I suppose this channel is just going to be me documenting my journey, as I go into A levels. I'm already in A levels, but you know what I mean. And as I go into university and maybe further on, who knows if I get that far? Who knows if I keep the motivation alive? I probably won't. I'll probably just keep this as a little documentation and maybe like a useful guide for other year 12s who are in my position in the future. Who knows? Okay, I've got my little script. It's got nothing on it. So I'm prepared. Okay, so you're year 12, and you're thinking, should I apply to university? We're going to go for the basics right now, which is, should I apply to university? Okay. And when you think about university, do you think, I like being academically challenged? If so, next stage. This is so awful, I can't do it. Ah. You know what? Should I just give some information about me? I'll just give some information about me right now.
This is editing B. So this is my all about me. And oh, would you look at that pretty things? There's me. Isn't she an absolute stunner with a class A forehead? Yeah, so for my A levels, I'm doing geography, economics, English, and Lang, and I put my predicted grades next to them. You'll see my extras. So I play the clarinet. I've been in a band for ages. I volunteer in the first band I went into, a little baby band. I help with the clarinet section there, and I'm hoping to get my grade at the end of this year. I'm a house captain, and hopefully I'll be head of media and marketing for my school. So that means I'll run the newspaper, I'll run the social media accounts. Probably not. They'll probably be extra. I'll probably be co-head of media and marketing. Anyway, I also have my interests, because who doesn't? So geography, and when I say all of it, I do mean all of it. Biogeography, geopolitics, I mean economy, inequality, everything you think of geography, I love it. The Handmaid's Tale, without an apostrophe, which my English teacher will get mad at me for. Hosier, I love all his music. Bikepacking, which puts cycling, travelling, my favourite things, into one. It's brilliant. Nintendo, I've been playing their games for so long. Like, I had a Wii when I was 10, and I have a Nintendo Switch right now where I play Animal Crossing. Brilliant. I love all of it. Except Smash Bros. Because I'm incapable of playing it. And I also love these kind of tops. A little embroidery, a little bit of white. I mean, chef's kiss. And this is the New York Times Connections game. I play this daily, and I hate it. I mean, that's not stopping you from playing it daily, but I hate it. You'll notice this big circle with a cross going through it. That indicates how much I hate it. It should be banned, except I still want to play it because it's so good.
Um, so, unis that I'm applying to. Well, great question. I'm not entirely sure which ones yet. Um, I am still going through this little spreadsheet that I have of all the universities that have a predicted grades above BBB, triple B. Mainly because I'm like, I can do that. My predicted grades right now are A star, A star A. So I'm setting my expectations high. I'm putting pressure on myself. I'm putting pressure on myself, applying to like all these big unis so that I'll work hard in my A levels. So I'm working from bottom up. So I'm going I'm going A B B, and then I'm gonna go A B, and then we're gonna go all the way up until. But I'm crossing off, immediately the universities that mainly do STEM, because what I want to do is geography. Ah. I'll get into reasons why I want to do geography later on. I'll probably forget. But anyway, yeah. So I've looked at recently in the last week, because I've suddenly realised, wait, I should probably prepare for this. I should probably look. I've looked at Surrey, and they don't seem to do geography. They do environmental Let me look at the notes. Sorry. Environment and sustainability, and I've written down all the modules that they do. I've like put the stuff in bold, what things I find interesting, and I've rated it out of stars. I've given it 3 out of 5 stars so far, mainly because that could go up or down. But you know, because I need to. This is the first university I looked at properly, and so I need to like look at the housing, the accommodation, the what students think about it before I give it like a 4 out of 5 or a 2 out of 5, you know? So right now it's a 3 out of 5. Anyway, back to the script. Okay, so sorry, and then I was thinking about. I'm looking down at my phone this entire time. I'm so sorry. I'm thinking about. I've looked at Edinburgh. The only thing I can do at Edinburgh that's geography related is the Bachelor in Arts Geography. I can't do environmental geoscience, I can't do earth sciences, I can't do earth science and physical geography, I can't do geophysics and meteorology, which sounds so cool. I want to be the weatherman. My dream is to, on Halloween, wear a skeleton costume which has a green and then the bones, and then I can point at the weather. Isn't that amazing? That's so cool. that is such a dumb little thing for me to want to do, but I would love to do that. And I can't do ecological environmental science, and I can't do the bachelor's in science geography, even though I do geography A level. Well, do you want to know why I can't do any of these? It's because I needed to do one more science. So if I did maths, if I did physics, chemistry, biology, if I did fucking psychology, they would have said, yeah, you could apply, thumbs up, but I can't. So I'll get into that later. But it's really annoying. And then I've looked at York, and there's 3 things which I've really liked the look of, which is the environment, economics, and ecology, and the global development, and then the Bachelor in Arts Geography, because I can't do the Bachelor in Science Geography. But yeah, and I've gone through all of them. I haven't rated them yet, but like, you know, I've gone through all of them. I've put all the modules, and like I would put it in italics if it's sharing a module with another thing, and I'd put it in bold if I really like it, just like I did with Surrey. And then I've looked at Liverpool, barely touched the surface on that one, and so I'm thinking, Bachelor in Arts in Environment and Planning, Bachelor in Science Geography, because I can finally do it. Yes. Maybe in urban planning, maybe environmental geoscience. You know, I'm open. So yeah, I need to look at those, look at their modules, do all that. And then this morning I looked at Durham, because my mum's thinking, Durham sounds like a good one. So I've looked at Durham, and I can do the Bachelor in Science Geography. I can do the Bachelor in Arts Geography, which for the first time ever it wants higher predicted grades. What? So for the Bachelor in Science Geography, they want AAA, and for the Bachelor in Arts Geography, they want A star, a.a. That's the first time I've come across the Bachelor in Arts wanting a higher grade. I'm thinking Bachelor in Science in Climate Change, and then Bachelor in Science Geology, Bachelor in Science Geoscience, and the Bachelor in Science Environmental Geoscience. Now, you might recognise all these names from the beloved, what was the one I could do? Edinburgh. Now, it counts, thank God, it counts economics as a science. Oh, I'm saved, because I do geography, and I do economics, and I do English Lit and Lang. And thank God I decided to do economics, otherwise I'd be screwed. I would be so screwed. So I'm so grateful that Durham allow economics as a science. So yeah, now let me look back at the script. Now, this is my main topic of discussion. I'm thinking about applying to Cambridge. No! No! I mean, how hard can it be? How hard can it be? I want to go. Okay. Here are the reasons why I want to go to Cambridge. I'm not going to say it has a good name because that's a hidden one. I'm not going to say, oh, I want to go to Cambridge because then it's Cambridge. Why wouldn't I want to go? Everyone knows that. Okay, it's unsaid. It's an unsaid reason why you want to go. The actual reasons why I want to go is because of all the supervisions. So the collegiate style that they have, I think that's great. I love that. I looked at their course and I like the course. Now, if you look at Cambridge or Oxford and you want to do maths or you want to do anything, right? And you go, I don't, the course is okay, but I'm still going to apply because it's Oxbridge. Don't do that, man. You're just wasting space on your UCAS applications. You've got 5 spots and you've already taken, like, just assume that you don't get in, okay? And then you've only got 4 spots for actual things that you like. I mean, it's just a name. But I also want to go mainly because I'm quite sad. I like a party, right? I like a party, but I've never hanged around people that you like, you know. Oh, this is so sad. Literally, okay. This is my daily experience on Instagram. I go on Instagram story. It'll be someone that I know in real life. I go on it and it'll be like a blurry image of them and their friends drinking, or like it'll be a nice little photo of them with their little glass of rosé or white wine. I'm like, that sounds really fun. I do feel a little bit of FOMO because who doesn't? But I'm like, why are we drinking? Why are we drinking? I mean, we can have fun and just, you don't have to drink. But I mean, no judge, no judge, no judge. I seem like a neek, so no judge. And when I was looking at videos from Cambridge students, they seem like my people, which is so sad to say. It's so sad to say that the neeks are my people, but I mean, I prefer to be a neek than an alcoholic. So swings and roundabouts, I suppose. Anyway, preparing for my application to Oxbridge, which is early application, obviously in October. Here's everything I've done so far. I've applied for the Sutton Trust programme. Don't know if I've got in yet, but I have gone into the Sutton Trust online. So I'm gonna start exploiting that and use their learning tool Oscar to help me form my personal statement. And then I've also gone to Saint what? I've gone to King's for a residential. That was straight after my geography trip. So I cut my geography trip in Somerset short so I could go home to then Cambridge. It was a little bit of a tiring 7 days of my life, but I had great fun. The food was pretty good. Maybe I'll put some photos up. I probably won't, to be honest, because I don't know how to edit. So yeah, I had a great time. I got a really good room. It was my first time in Cambridge that day, those 2 days, sorry. So I could really get a feel for it. And if I didn't like the feel of Cambridge, I would have just gone, oh, okay, I won't apply. But I did like the feel of it, and I really enjoyed my time. I met so many nice people. We talked all about geography and music, and me, who plays the clarinet, was like, yes, this is where I thrive. Even though it was all talking about like it was talking about like black music and how geography and how they link together. It was really interesting. It was so cool to talk about. Anyway, I'm rambling. Don't ramble. I did that for 2 days. That was great. And then I'll make a separate video all about that probably. And then I've done tons of little masterclasses. I've done a St. John's Geography masterclass. I swear I've done more. I've done one else. I don't know which one. I think it was Magdalen. the geography masterclass. Either way, the guy that did it, he was big into like sinking islands. That was his thing. I can't remember, but I have done that. So honestly, if I were you, literally search, go on all of the colleges, go on all of their open days for your, not open days, their masterclasses for your specific subject, or just for like delve yourself in all these students that go there, see what their life is like. If you're like, what the fuck, that seems like a lot to do, don't do it. Go somewhere else that's still crazy good to go to, okay? And then I've just applied to Magdalen's Zoom. They're all on Zoom, by the way, except the residential. But I've applied to registered for Magdalen's personal statement masterclass. I think that'll be really useful. I mean, I still have the STO masterclass, but let me get the email up and see what they said was going to be in there. Okay, they said how universities use this personal statement, supercurricular activities, what to include in a successful personal statement. I keep on saying in statement, I mean statement, and structuring a personal statement, and then lastly editing and refining a personal statement. So I think that'll be very useful for me because I'm really grateful at my school we have a UCAS manager who looks over all of our UCAS stuff. But she's got her hands full. There's 210 of us. There's only one of her, so I'm just trying to get ahead of the curve a little bit so that I can be more prepared than the others. Because I'm first of all doing early application, and B, I want it to be as good as best as it possibly could be. So, I think. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here's the other thing in my script. What I regret so far. Okay, I don't regret much of what I've done, but what I do regret is my A levels. I kind of regret picking English Lit and Lang because if I did maybe maths or if I did biology or chemistry, which I probably wouldn't have done because I got an 7/8 in science. I did combined, so I probably wouldn't have done it, but I got a 9 in maths, so I probably could have done maths, but I did English Lit and Lang because I thought that'll be way more fun. But I kind of regret not doing that because it takes away like a third of my choices if I wanted to do geography or anything geography related, because I could have done the geophysics and meteorology at Edinburgh if I did maths, but I didn't. So actually no, I think I need to do physics or maths or further maths and further maths for the saddos. I'm not that spectrum of sad. I'm not the maths and I'm not the STEM. So actually, okay, I'm in the middle because geography is kind of a STEM, kind of a social subject. But yeah, that's it. I'll make more videos. Maybe not. First video. Duh.